In this question, we're asked to find out which of the following equations are valid and to give the reasons. So, first of all, which ones are correct? Well, A is correct, C is correct, and E is correct. Actually, A is wrong, C is wrong, and E is wrong. Cosine of 70 degrees equals negative cosine 110 is correct. Sine of 122 degrees equals sine of 58 degrees is valid or correct. And the tangent of 175 degrees equals negative tan of 5 degrees. Let's take a look at the ones that are not valid or invalid. The sine of 25 degrees equals the sine of 65 degrees. Now the key to doing all these questions is that they are supplementary. So our numbers always have to add up to give us 180 degrees. So the sine of 25 degrees would simply equal the sine of 180 minus 25 degrees, which is sine of 155 degrees. Now with sine, and it's only with sine, the sine of 25 degrees is a positive number, and the sine of 155 degrees is that same positive ratio. So that is correct the way it is. When I look at the other ones that we had that were invalid, C was invalid, and in order to make C valid, we just have to change the sign to a minus. The tangent of 46 degrees would equal some ratio, positive ratio. When you take the tan of 134 degrees, you'll get that same number, but there'll be a negative in front of it. So that means we have to take the negative of that value to make it a positive, and then they'd be the same. The same thing happens with E. In E, we have the numbers are correct. 135 and 45 are supplementary. So the numbers are good, but the same thing happens with cosine, is when you take the cosine of 135 degrees, you end up with a negative ratio. And the cosine of 45 degrees is a positive ratio. So that means you have to make one of them negative, it doesn't really matter which one, to change so that they would be equivalent.